Welcome everybody to episode number 184 of Pro NoCoders Office Hours. I am your host Tonya, and I'm here with members Ben and Ritesh and my Kim and Juan. And actually, the show is going to be Juan's show tonight. Pro NoCoders Office Hours happen 6 times per week: Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 10 a.m. Pacific Time, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m. Pacific Time, and then Mondays at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Time. So if you would like to join us to be able to ask us any bubble questions that you want, you can go sign up at pronocoders.com right now, quick, before the price goes up on January 1st. The price is going up from $99 per month to $119 per month. So get in and lock in your rate while you still can. We're going to go ahead and get started. Ritesh was here first, so we'll let him go ahead and ask his question, and Juan, you can take it from here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Let me share my screen. Okay. I need permission.
Oh, you should be able to take over. Is it saying something different?
Okay, now yes.
Okay.
Okay, so the requirement is the client wants to be able to upload data in bulk as a CSV. Okay, so what we have done is we have given, okay, I'll have to go back, not on this, sorry. So here we have this bulk upload, okay, and we can click on this and select the CSV. Okay. Now everything is working fine apart from one thing. We have done it. I mean, we have done a workaround for it, but I would like to know, is there any way, for example, now PO, we have all the other fields here, which is getting uploaded properly, but for translator, which is of type user, okay, we were adding the translator's email ID.
So you're uploading in the Google Sheets a field with a user ID.
Yes, I mean we are uploading everything. We are uploading POs in bulk, basically, using a CSV.
And
Okay,
one field in that one field in that CSV is type user, and the content is a unique ID of each user.
No, content is email ID of each user.
Is the email, okay?
Yeah.
Not the unique ID. Okay, sure, it works too.
Yeah. So here we have this bulk. Oh. Right page in. Oh yeah, this is invoice generator. Purchase order. So we have this bulk POC
upload.
Yeah, and what is this one? No, this one, and we say it's of type. Why does this happen? Do you also face this issue? Like sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah,
open.
it is a bubble book. Try to you can refresh, or what I do instead of refresh, I click a lot like crazy, like right click, left click, in the workflow until it works.
No, if you double click on the workflow and then one click into the action, it works.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
It's much easier. Yeah.
Next time maybe. Okay, so we have given type of data as PO, and we have given CSV file upload PO's value. Okay, that's the file that we are uploading from here, bulk upload.
Okay, I was checking your workflow because from the I mean, when you upload a file from the can you go to data, please? 1 second, to the left menu bar, data, and you upload data from there in the left menu bar in data. You can select the column that will be used to search. I mean, for that user, for example, you can pick unique ID, email, even you can add another one. But yeah, give me a second. I do a quick look here.
Yeah, you meant from here, right?
When you upload?
No. Yeah. We have to do it from the workflow, from the front end.
Yeah, give me a second. I check something fast on my side because I did this in the past. I just need to remember this. Okay, and what is happening when you upload it? When you upload it, you have an empty field at the end, or what is the result?
No, it shows error.
Okay,
so what I've done
can you try to
right
do it
now
to check the error?
Okay, sure. Okay, for that, what I'll have to do is go to the Google Sheets first, and we had a workaround for that, but let me right this is translated.
Oh yeah, because the name should be the same. The column name should match.
Yeah. Right. No, that was a workaround that we did, but for me to show you the issue, I'm adding that column again. Okay, so let me download this CSV. I go here, upload the latest CSV, this one. Load. Oh, 1 minute. Seems to be something.
Maybe the name
used to be changed. Okay, let me.
Let's check the database if it uploaded properly. We can check the.
Yes, but I have added a workaround which will ensure that it works fine. I expected it to throw some error, which it didn't.
You can click on the edit icon and you can sort by the last created.
Yes, we have. Yeah, it's all here.
And the user is there. It is displaying the user. Yes. I think maybe it was an space before the column name or after it. Sometimes you type translator, but you leave an empty space before or after, things like that.
Let me just quickly check. Terminate this workflow.
Sure, don't worry.
I'll just terminate the workflow before the workaround that I've added. And also maybe what I'll do is I'll just delete this because this is where the workaround is. I'll also explain the workaround just in case if someone needs that.
Sure.
I go here, I select the 6. Oh, wow.
I think it worked. Yeah. But
1 minute.
Can you click on refresh data? Maybe it override it.
What? Okay, this is December.
These are from the last one are from December 21. The file that you uploaded was with the same emails?
Oh, yeah, right. The date is 17th. That's fine. And Where's that created date? Created date. 21, 9/14. Yeah, this was fine. Why is the translator saying deleted thing? Do we have this user anymore? And this is the one. What on HG? Yeah, these are the ones. Now it's not showing error, but as we can see, it shows deleted thing while the user is still in the database.
Yeah, can you 1 second? Can you copy and paste the email just to double check that it is the same?
Yep.
Can you copy it from the from your CSV and filter by this email here in this search?
Okay, that way.
Yeah, just to double check.
Makes sense. In all the users and search for it. Yes.
Okay, it is there.
Yeah.
Okay. And can you refresh this page, please, just to double check the bubble is
refresh
not...
data or
yeah, but the page. Yeah, just to... because I am suspecting that it should add more fields. Not sure if it override it. Can you delete them, all the fields, all the rows? Just in... You can click in the first one, in the columns.
No, there are a few things that we may need.
Okay.
The ones which...
yeah, I just want to...
right,
to check what is happening, and if you can use another user's email, will be better.
We can
just to to test different scenarios and debug it properly, because maybe can be another thing, and and this will be another question, will be why is happening this, because maybe the upload is working with the users, and
so I'll just right now, how many records do we have?
Okay,
13,
you have 13,
right? And I'll be changing it to my email ID, which is anyways there in the database. I copied it from the database.
Okay, perfect.
And just to ensure that we don't get confused with the dates.
Perfect.
I'll just make it today's date. And I'll download it as CSV. And I go here. Become this, open, and okay. And we have deleted thing. While I just copy the username from, translator. Okay, 1 minute. Oh no, this is email ID. Yeah, that's... what is the deleted thing in this one? We can show deleted fields, right?
But the email field should be an email. This is a hard-coded field from Babel, unless you name it the same, but I don't think that it will allow you.
Just wondering if there was any email field separately apart from this one. No.
Yeah, no. Seems... have you deleted the user in the past or something? Let's try again with the unique ID of this same user. Can you, in the users, in the database?
Okay.
Let's...
you want me to take the unique ID of some user?
But of the same one. Can you paste the email in the search bar to check that it is the same one?
This one, right?
Yeah, but I wanted to filter by this email from the Google Sheets, just in case.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm just going to change this to the unique ID that we just copied. with the unique ID, it was working fine, but since it's unique ID, the client might not remember each one's unique ID. So this one, upload. That's done. Here. It's coming.
Okay, it worked. Yeah. Okay, can you delete them? I know that it looks weird,
sure, no problem.
Upload them again.
Yes.
Because I know a workaround that could work. I mean, you upload this as a text field.
Yeah, we have done that.
But it will consume capacity.
Right. I mean, it hardly takes a few seconds more, nothing much. But I just wanted to know, like, is that the best way, or is we have done it wrongly?
No, I think that. I mean, you can. I mean, I would prefer that Bubble can handle it, and I think that it should handle.
Right.
Because, yeah.
So this is exactly what we did. We added another field in the PO database, which was not required, but that's how it is working now. We added it as translator email. Okay, so the email IDs will go in this particular column. And then over here, where we have this bulk upload, we are adding this to a custom state. Okay, and then we are using this looping, start loopings. There is a plugin called loop, simple looper. It's super helpful. So we initiate this looper and go over each of this. Okay, check the email ID and put the translator. So search for users, this PO's translator email. Okay, where email equal to this PO's translator email, and link that translator. Okay, we also have.
For example, if we can achieve right now, like to upload the CSV and match the users by the email from the Bubble native way, we can move this workflow to be in the backend. So your users will not notice a delay there, right? So the users will upload the CSV, and you can have a field or whatever that triggers something in your backend, like a database trigger, like when a field is something or when a new PO is new.
Right.
I mean, was empty and then is not empty.
Right.
Update that, right? And you can run that kind of workflows in the backend, and it will make it.
Yeah, I would love to know how to run the backend workflows, but we have never tried that before. So that's something new we'll be learning.
Yeah, sure. But let me ask you first something. How much data you will be uploading in front? And how much will be the capacity?
Not sure about this, but I hope that it will not be more than 100 records each time. Or is that too much already?
No. I think it is okay, but it depends on the amount of operations that you will need to do after that. How much? Can you show me your workflows? What do you?
So basically, one thing is to get the user, the translator. Okay, and based on the translator, we select the currency. So, for example, if the translator is from particular country. Okay, for example, India. Okay, if the translator is from India, then we put the currency as INR. If the translator is not from India, then we put USD. Only two currencies. Okay, so if you can see the workflow here, what we have done is first make the change, that is get the translator. And the next one, we check if the translator is from India, then put currency as INR. Otherwise, if not from India, then make it USD. Done. Go to the next PO, repeat. Next PO, repeat. So these are the 3 steps that we are doing. And once everything is done, that is, the looping is done, just show the alert that it's done.
Okay.
So it would be like 100 into 300
And another question, your users needs to view this fast, or this is like data that will be for the app use, but not something that the user needs to interact with or whatever, to give some space in the backend to do the workflows with a secure time margin.
I mean, how long will it take generally?
I will prefer to give Bubble a good time for each workflow, like 5 seconds, to be sure that it will work properly. But we can, but it seems not to be not so complicated, so we can make it like each 2 seconds or something like that.
That's fine. I mean, I can tell my client that, okay,
so
wait for a few seconds and it will be done.
Okay, anyway, you will need to do this, right? Because you need to add the currency. So let's go for the backend workflow, and meanwhile, I will do some tests on my own to upload users with that. Okay. So the way you will do it, you need the user, and you need. Okay. Can you duplicate your tab? So, and maybe split your screen into.
You want me to
split your to view like your backend and this page too, so we can.
So I'll have to create a new page, right? Basically, and replicate this.
No, can you right click on your tab to duplicate it, please?
Okay, you meant this tab.
Yeah.
Okay, and you want me to split it 2 screens?
Yeah, please.
There's just some. I'll just do it this way. This one.
Yeah, to the right, please. And maybe if you want, I can use your mouse. I can request your.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, give me a second. Request remote control. Okay, so I will go here to your backend. Where is it?
Purchase order. Yeah, the 4th one on the left side above. The 4th one here, this one.
Yeah, no, but I want to go to your backend, but I don't view your backend. Oh, maybe because
no, we don't have a backend. I mean, we never use it.
Okay, give me a second. You are on the personal monthly.
Yeah. We don't get it with personal monthly.
Give me a second. Oh, sorry. I don't know what I did.
No problem.
Yeah. Just to check something. No, in this one you should view the backend.
Go to API.
Oh, okay.
You have to enable it. You never do because you're always working in Canvas apps.
Okay.
That first checkbox.
Okay, here. Okay.
Okay.
There you go. Now you'll see it.
Okay. Thank
but
you.
It's all safe, right? I mean, it won't expose the data, I believe.
Yeah.
Okay.
But this is only for the backend workflows, not your database endpoints or
Okay. Got it.
This will be another checkbox here.
Okay, got it.
Oh, so can you make it to the left?
Okay. Yeah, just 1 minute. Let me make this. this and this one. There is a simple way of splitting this into half. I don't know how. I cannot use two screens. Okay. I hope this is fine.
I think in Windows you have a way. It is like control and left or control right or something like that.
Something like that. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, I will show you two methods. This one, be very careful. I will not recommend it if you have like, if your app is using, it will be, for complex workflows and you upload multiple data at the same time and users, I will not go for this method, but it is very powerful when you need to trigger things based on data changes. It is called a database trigger.
Okay.
So let's say that the user creates manually a PO box or this row creates a PO. So you will say, I don't know, update currency, for example. And you will say that the type, it is PO.
Yeah.
Right? Because the user is interacting with this PO. Right. This is the database object that is triggered or is hit. So, and the way that you will do it, it is a little bit confusing because you will say, okay, but this is new. It was not before. It doesn't exist before. But yeah, you just go and say PO before change is empty. So like doesn't exist. So I can
currency.
Can you scroll?
Or translator.
Yeah. It's empty here, right? So when it is empty, and you begin creating all your flow. So you can, I will copy these steps from here. Let me check if I can move it, copy and paste it without too much. Oh, sorry, I forgot to complete it. When it is empty and, and PO before now is not empty, right? So previously it doesn't exist and now it exists, right?
That means after we made change.
Okay, this will be something different. So, but this, for example, this is when the user creates the object, for example. And in the case that the users edit it, you can say, okay, when this before change, I don't know, the field that you will say, okay, this was edited by the user. For example, let's say that, I don't know, rate. So when rate is not the same that now.
Okay.
So this will be, for like in the case for the edition.
Okay, got it.
Okay, and here you will complete all your flow, but basically you will say that PO now, for example.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, so you begin. So here you say what the thing that you are updating, and then the other step, like I mean, you will paste all your.
Got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Fine. And this works in a loop. For example, if we upload 10,
you upload 100, for example, you can test it right now. For example, for the users.
Yeah, translator.
Let's try it, and this should work.
Okay.
Let's go and preview your page. But yeah, I will use it very carefully because you can see that it works in some tests, and then it doesn't work yet. So yeah. I did it with a lot of records, so yeah, it was like and multiple operations. So maybe this is a scenario, but
is there any number of records that is recommended for this?
It depends because it depends on your capacity, because it is not the same that you have your app in the personal than on a production plan, and the number of units that you are paying to Babel, and the complexity of your workflow. Maybe here is just search for users with that email, but maybe you are doing a search for 100 users or 1 million users. right? And then you do another math operations that can involve only numbers, that can be simple. But if it involves, like, I don't know, an API call, I don't know, to map.js or something, it can be tricky, right? And it becomes more complex. And yeah.
Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Okay,
so
let's
I'll
try
have
it.
to disable this now first.
Oh yeah.
Where is this coming from?
But this is a very powerful tool that you sometimes let you keep very organized your data,
right,
instead of making additions in multiple flows or elements, and you can have it there.
Right.
Because, for example, another very nice use case of this is that you update things directly from your database. So when you update something directly from your database, it will not trigger any workflows that you have. So in this case, this will work. So if you add a new row from here, from the database, it will run that procedure.
Oh, okay. That's
or if you have an addition flow based on the rate or any field.
Got it. So let me go to this one. Since we have to make this as translator email now. And
meanwhile you are doing that, I am creating here a scenario. For the upload.
I'm download, comma separated. And I go here. Bulk upload. One. Upload. Here. Wow.
Do you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is really powerful.
Okay.
But
so
don't forget to use it carefully. You need to test it thoroughly before because you can test it like, oh, it works, and then you will have a surprise because your capacity, I mean, this can hit your app's capacity and stop doing the workflow.
Okay.
And also something to mention is that maybe these kind of flows never stopped working, but the thing that stopped working for me was a consecutive number field. So it needed to check a number, like the max number that exists in the database, and base it on it, add 1. So it sometimes created duplicates because maybe because of JavaScript, it was creating like, it was doing multiple operations at the same time, and because of race conditions or something, it did this weird thing.
Okay. And what is the other way that you were talking about in the backend workflow?
Okay, and the other one.
You want me to again split it?
No. Oh yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay, so I will add here an endpoint. Okay, got it.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So I will create another backend workflow here. And I will say here, new API workflow. And I will add a name here. So let's say, update CSV uploads, for example. And okay, you can leave these if you will want it to turn, like, use it from external, I don't know, from Postman or another one. And I think this should be empty because you will maybe not want that anybody can upload things there. So you will want it to be authenticated the user or like logged in or have the permissions.
Right.
And this is ignore privacy rules are things that, for example, that you know that will be only triggered from your side or from the app admin. So you will want to ignore this kind of privacy rules. And so, for example, a user that don't have all the permissions, for example, to view other users' emails, but you can allow those kind of permissions when they hit this endpoint. Because you will not expose the emails to him, but on your side, you can update data based on that emails, right? So this is that. Okay. And here you will add the parameters. So we will store, you will need to pass a PO that will be each PO that you are creating. And I think we don't need any more for no. In this case, no.
Yeah, we are sending one by one.
Yeah,
okay.
So we can do this also in two ways. One is to do it, let me show you because you will do it better. Okay, let's say we will make it simple for now, only to do this. Okay, that this PO is the one that you are sending here. So if you do this PO to, so just to you don't confuse and you know from where it is pulling the data, right?
Got it.
So basically, you will send a list to here and it will loop inside of everyone here, right?
Okay.
And you will do it. Where is your flow when you finish uploading the data?
That's here. This is the upload that we are getting.
Okay, can you duplicate this flow to don't damage it? You can do right click here. Okay, I will do it.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh no, let me show it to you. You can copy it.
Yeah.
I will disable this one for now. And I will paste it again. Oh. Paste it. Okay. Here we are finishing this flow. I don't know, like hard.
We are
hard finished. Okay. What I will do is that when it finishes uploading it, I will schedule an API workflow that will be the one that you just created. And I will say that I want it right now. For now, I will not ignore privacy rules. I will leave them to be working with privacy rules. And I will send, sorry, I did this in the wrong way, sorry. Schedule API workflow on a list. Sorry. Do you see that there are two?
Okay.
You see?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So you are working with what?
PO.
With POs.
Yeah.
And the list to run will be the result of your step one. And the API workflow will be this one. And you want it right now.
Right.
It doesn't allow me to type.
Should I?
Okay, now. Okay. The interval seconds, I normally used to leave it empty. When you leave it empty, Bubble will add the time based on your capacity.
Okay,
right?
That's awesome.
But you can, if you notice it something weird, you can add more time, like 5 seconds, 3 seconds, right? That's I will add, for example, for now,
2.
3 seconds.
Yeah, okay.
It's not so complex, this flow. So yeah. And the PO to update will be the result of step 1, right? Oh, sorry, will be this PO.
This PO, right? Yeah.
This PO means each one of this list.
Awesome.
I will leave better this empty just in case. Okay, so you can do the same, but be careful because we need to disable this.
Yeah.
So for now, I will say PO now's unique ID. For example, let's say it is just to disable this.
Can't we disable directly on here? The workflow itself?
Can you scroll down, please, here? Because I cannot scroll. Yeah. Let's say unique ID. Yeah, is I will put disabled. Can you? It doesn't allow you to do that. Email. Let's say email is okay. PO now.
1 minute, just 1 minute. Don't we have a disable option here in this one? Like we
No,
had before?
no.
Okay.
No,
okay.
What I do is like, give me a second. Do you a field that is that is text, completely text.
Oh, completely text.
PO number maybe, or project code?
Yeah. PO number.
Okay.
PO number is directly here. Something.
I normally add like a weird thing there, but
we can add something like this, right?
Let's try it. Okay, yeah. So I type there like to easily remember. Sorry.
No
it doesn't allow me to type. Can you type there like disable?
Okay.
So I normally do it in uppercase so I can read it later. Easy. Right. So this will not trigger twice in your database. And you can test it. This works. This is another approach. And I like it to use it when they are simple things because it is faster than another way that we can do it. But I only do it with the small lists, like 100 maximum or 100 maximum, and not complex workflows. For me, this is a flow that can be developed like this.
Okay.
And another way is do the same, but not schedule it in a list. You will send your first item and then search for another one and schedule always the next one if a condition is true. For example, currency is empty, right?
Okay.
So this will be one. And let me show you another possibility fast. That will be the safest one. So when you have like complex flows and you don't want to get any risk, I can duplicate. Okay, copy, paste. But I will leave it disabled for now. Oh God.
Should I?
I can click there.
Yep.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Okay, so I will rename these. Oh, so. I don't know what is happening.
What do you want me to on?
Yeah, but maybe caps off. Yeah, all list or yeah, just for you that you remember it.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, on the list.
And this will be basically the same. I will type recursive, right?
Okay.
So Please be careful. Don't get confused. Don't use here a list, because this is you will do it on a list, but see that you are not sending a list here.
Okay. Okay.
Neither here. Both are the same, right? But the difference will be that in this one, you will schedule it. You will schedule the same flow. This one
on the left side, right?
Yeah. So, and will be like current date time, and I will manually add the date time, like for example, plus 3 seconds, for example. So it sends one, do the changes, and it schedules itself to be happening again 3 seconds after.
Got it.
And for example, here the flow will be
do a search for.
Maybe you can even don't use these, and will be do a search for example. It depends. You can send one, or you can send a list and subtract items from the list, for example. You can do that. But when you have a lot of items, for example, more than 100, maybe you can hit also your capacity or lose something. So I prefer to go for something more simpler, yeah, easy to digest for your app. That will be do a search for like currency is empty, for example. You see? So first item. Okay. Yeah, it will do this, and it should update also the currency, right?
Right.
Because we are using the currency. I don't know. I will type. Okay, this one for now. You will add the conditional there.
Right.
And now we'll do the same, but you will want to copy this condition here to stop that looping, because if not, you will have an infinite.
Right.
How can copy expression? I will paste it here. Paste the expression, and it will be count will be greater than 0, right?
Okay.
So it will only do this when there is more than one item, right? And it will begin doing that. And the way it will schedule it will not be on a list. It will be only schedule API workflow. And will be the recursive one, current date time. But you will add a condition here, like only when result of step 1 is not empty.
Yeah.
Right? Because if not, or something that force bubble to finish for this first step, right?
Right.
So yeah. So after it finishes uploading this, we'll begin uploading this in your backend, and your users will not notice this.
Awesome. This is super easy.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah.
Okay.
Let me do.
Awesome.
Maybe. Yeah. I am doing the exercise on my app for the CSV.
Give me
a second. I will share my screen now.
Okay, sure. Stop.
Okay, are you viewing my screen?
Yes.
You see button A?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so box. Okay, let's preview it. I have a test database object that will have an email type text and a translator type user. And I have 4 users here.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Here, these are the fields,
okay.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, and upload it. Okay, file uploaded. Data. PO boxes. Okay. Yeah, deleted thing. It is weird.
That's a bit strange, yeah.
Seems that is not working with the email. Not sure if it can be because of privacy rules. Can be because of privacy rules. Let me check. If not, I know user is public key. Public. Yeah. Seems that it's not possible with the email. Yeah, I will check in the forum.
Okay. No
but yeah, maybe we can continue with another question and we can check that. But meanwhile, anyway, you are doing another operations in your database. So will be, I mean, you can do it for the users.
Sure. Thank you. This was super helpful.
Okay. Thank you. Also, it works. I know it works also with the slugs. But yeah. Okay, so anybody else have another question? Tonya, maybe in the other chats or?
No, I think that was it. Did you have anything else for this evening, Ritesh? Or we can move into office hours or into after hours?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we're going to wrap up this office hours section and move into after hours. After hours is for members only, so if you'd like to join and see what happens when we turn off the recording and go on camera and hang out, you have to join, which means you should go to pronocoders.com and sign up to be an office hours member. Come join us. We have a lot of fun, and we hope to see you soon. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific time.